Hey guys, welcome to 6 foot 2 inches vlog. So, so let's have the quick revision. Fundamental attribution error. It's also called as correspondence bias, and this term is coined by Lee Ross. So remember this. This term is coined by Lee Ross. Okay. So the fundamental attribution error means where you overemphasize the internal factors of a person for their behavior and underestimate the power of situation. For example, consider the example you see your professor getting angry and cursing someone on the street, and you will instantly assume that the nature of your professor is aggressive. You won't consider the such a situation like why he is angry or what happened exactly. Okay, so that's fundamental attribution error because you are blaming the internal factors of the professor and not considering the situation about why he is acting the way he is. Also consider this second example, like for example, your friend is led to the class and your professor will label him as a latecomer. Like he will assume that he is always a latecomer because he won't even consider the situation why he is late, why the student is late. It might be because he didn't get any auto, or it might be because he had a bike problem or something. So this is actually a fundamental attribution error. Now we are going to learn about actor observer bias, and I'm first going to explain you the main points. We have seen that in fundamental attribution bias, we emphasize on the internal factors when it comes to other people's behavior, right? So that is fundamental attribution bias. But here we are adding one additional thing, that is observer and actor. Actor has more explanation because consider yourself as an actor. Like you would give, if you had been late to the class, you would have the explanations for yourself. Like in the example I gave in the uh, for second slide about being late to the class, you would have explained about considering the situation why you are late. But that's because you are an actor. But your professor labeled you as a latecomer because he is an observer. Because observers tend to have less information about your this behavior. And this the see I have written in this slide that as an observer we have less information available, therefore we tend to default to a dispositional perspective. So disposition means a trait in the person or like their characteristic. So that is dispositional perspective, the way your professor as an observing you as an observer is labeling you, that's dispositional perspective. So as an actor, you will be explaining your own behavior because you have the information available. So actor observer bias actually is a phenomenon of explaining other people's behaviors it is due to their internal factors, and our own behaviors are due to situational factors. So this is the difference between the correspondence bias and actor observer bias. We consider only the like about other people's behavior uh, and underestimating the situational forces. But in actor observer bias, what we are considering is our own explanations as well, the explanations of our own behavior as well. So consider this following example. You see this person slipping on the floor, and as an observer, you would watch this person slipping and you will label that person as a clumsy person. You won't consider the situation if the floor could be slippery or if there could be any something wrong going on. But if you were the one slipping on the floor, you would have given many reasons, like it is due to because the floor was slippery, because I had no meal or I was tired, blah blah. So that is the example of actor observer bias. You as an observer would blame the person for his dispositional, which is his internal traits, and not consider the situation, which means fundamental attribution bias, right? We have learned that. But as an actor, if you were in the same situation, you would have explained your own behavior because of the situation. You would have considered the situation. So this is the so consider. Okay, so let's do a quick concept check where I have uh, formed some MCQs. So the first one is according to the actor observer bias, we have more information about. The options are A, influences on others' behavior, situational forces on others' behavior, influences on our own behavior, or dispositional influences on behavior. Okay, and the answer is in next slide. You can take your time and try to answer it by yourself, and check the answer and explanation in the next slide. Okay, so the answer is C, option C, which is influences on our own behavior. I told you, right? As an actor, we have more information of our own behavior and less information of other person's behavior. Like underline or and like highlight this point. Others equal to dispositional trait, and when it comes to our behavior, it's situational traits or influences on our own behavior. Like we have more information about that, but we have less information as an observer about others. So that's the right example. For example, I gave you the slippery floor example, right? So that's the answer. Okay, consider this next question. Consider whether the following example is a fundamental attribution bias, I mean fundamental attribution error or actor observer bias. Okay, so the situation is John, in spite of knowing that his professor always deducts the marks of the students without any reasons, labels his friend as less smart because his friend got less marks in the class test. Okay, so is this situation a fundamental attribution bias or an actor observer bias? Try to think by yourself, and I will answer this in the next slide. Okay, so here the answer is fundamental attribution error. I'm sorry I've written the bias in the slide, but it's okay. You can call it correspondence bias as well. So the explanation is that in if you go through the question, I have not mentioned John explaining his own behavior. Okay, if he had explained his own behavior, saying that my friend got less marks because he is less smart, it is fundamental attribution error. But in addition, if there had been one more sentence, which is, for example, if John had said something like, "My friend got less marks because he's a less smart person, but I got less marks because the professor did not check my paper properly, or because I did not study properly," then that's, as an actor, you're giving explanation for your own behavior or own less marks considering the situation, but you're failing to consider the situation in case of your friend. Hence the answer is fundamental attribution error.